Hey, welcome to another episode of Back from the Future. Now, I've just realised that we've gone over 2,000 subs, and I wanted to thank everybody who's subscribed to the channel and follows me and supports me, leaves comments, leaves likes and so forth. And what I'm going to be doing today as a thank you back to you guys is I'm going to be doing KZ Tandingan covers Rolling in the Deep. Now, Rolling in the Deep I think was originally sung by Adele, and I love the Adele version because what some people may not realise, the song is actually about someone who was in love with a very narcissistic lover who was totally empty, and it describes how, you know, if that other person wasn't so messed up, how they could have had a really amazing, emotionally deep relationship, and how that relationship has now turned kind of sour, and you know, she's now got to protect her, or the other person's got to protect herself from this dangerous partner. It's actually quite a very deep song and a very personal favourite of mine. Now, I don't know much about KZ, although the only thing I do know, Filipino singer, and she won you know, talent contest in 2012. So let's get started. Now the thing is, Adele's a fairly competent singer. Now from what I've heard of, you know, listen to the Filipino singers, they're really amazing, and I want to see what KZ's rendition of Rolling in the Deep is like. So without further ado, let's start.
Hi Wishers, this is KZ. Be first to see the latest Wish-clusive video from your favorite artists. Click here to subscribe.
Already impressed.
Rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside your head. And you played it, you played it.
Wish 1075.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your shit bare. See how I leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire all burning in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars the beat.
Right. Now, normally I actually wouldn't have covered this track, because what I like to do is find videos that have, you know, got really high view counts, because, you know, unless they're recommended, I look for the really high view counts. And I noticed that on YouTube for this video, it's only got like 9 million views over 2 years. Now, as far as her singing goes, my God, she's absolute powerhouse. This girl is a powerhouse, and she is talented and creative. She didn't even need the orchestra. She didn't need the drummer or the guitarist. She could have done that without them. A very unique voice, and her cover is a very sort of like her own flavour of how she does it. Now, the thing is, what I've realised though, this woman is bloody talented. I would put her up there with Morissette. However, I reckon I know why she's only had 9 million views. It's because her cover of this track, now put her talent to one side. Now, there's a term that she hasn't done a very commercially open version of this track, meaning that people who know Adele, like say if Morissette had done it, or Katrina Velarde had done it, what they do is they do it in the style that Adele does it, but they blow it out the water. Now, what she's done is her own rendition, and she's also done some freestyle, which is fine, and she does it effortlessly. And you know how she combines the genres, but it's too, I think that for a Western audience, it's too far ahead of its time. They ain't used to it. You know, where Katrina and Morissette are very smart. They look at what the others have done, and then they do it in the same format, but they knock it out the water, And KZ can do the same. Now, it's up to her. She can go and add her freestyle mix, but I think for commercial purposes, if she wants to get her name bigger, she's got to stick to a format. I mean, don't get me wrong. Even myself, I'm a very creative person. I'm very off the wall, but I tone it down so that everybody, so it can hit a wider audience. And that's what she has to do, I think, to get a bigger audience, is to maybe leave out the freestyle, even though there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that some people aren't accustomed to it. Like myself, as soon as people get more accustomed to my work, I will bring out other elements, and I think this is what she needs to do. She's brought out too much too early. And listen, facts don't have feelings. I'm looking at it, 9.5 million views in 2 years. She should have for her talent, exponentially bigger. And I'm trying to be truthful and authentic. I'm going to look more into this, and I want to see what other tracks she's vocally bloody amazingly talented. I mean, again, you can't compare her to anyone else. You cannot compare that voice to any other singer out there. She's on a class of her own. But to hit a mainstream audience, she's got to hit the mainstream's perspective and understanding, and then once she's established that, then she can do her sort of like her own renditions or add freestyle and variation. But for now, I think she should do what Morissette and Katrina are doing. It's a tried and trusted formula. These girls are hitting nearly 100 million on some of their videos. So hopefully I've tried to be as honest and authentic. I love this girl, don't get me wrong, and I think her rendition of Rolling in the Deep is amazing, but it's for her to be more commercial, I think she has to keep it more to what the original singers did. But you know, if you think I'm wrong, please leave comment, please like, subscribe. You know, I do read your comments, and I do put these videos out there that you want to see. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment, join me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and I'll see you guys in the future if there is one.